Welcome back to the channel World Coin Master, where history, mystery, and money collide. Today we uncover the mind-blowing story of a small copper coin, one that was once just a penny in someone's pocket but is now said to be worth a staggering $440 million. Yes, you've heard that right, $440,000 for a single 1-cent piece. This is not a fairy tale, this is the story of the 1962 D. Lincoln cent, the so-called coin of liberty, a numismatic legend that is capturing the attention of collectors, historians, and treasure hunters around the globe. Sit tight, because you're about to go deep into American history, hidden treasures, and the astonishing journey of a coin that defied all odds. Let us start at the beginning. The year is 1962. America is in the midst of the Cold War. John F. Kennedy is president. The space race is heating up, and in the quiet halls of the Denver Mint, over 179 billion Lincoln cents were being struck, simple copper-coated coins meant for everyday use. But among those countless coins, something unusual happened. The 1962 D. Lincoln cent, stamped with the small d mint mark just below the year, was created as part of an ongoing series that began in 1909. This cent features the bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, a tribute to the man who preserved the Union and signed the Emancipation Proclamation. On the reverse, for coins minted from 1959 to 2008, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a solemn and grand representation of national unity, flanked by the words United States of America, the motto E pluribus unum, and most importantly the promise of liberty. 1 cent, a humble reminder of democratic economy. But what makes the 1962 D version so special? According to whispers in the collector world, a small batch of 1962 D cents were struck with minting errors so rare, so unique, that they became legendary. Misaligned dies, doubled dies, off-center strikes, overstrikes. Some even say that a few were struck on bronze planchets from an earlier era, making them both anachronistic and immensely valuable. And then there's the rumor, the one coin that disappeared, the perfect error, a coin so pristine, so historically significant, and so unique, it has been appraised unofficially at $440 million. Yes, collectors claim that one special 1962 D. Lincoln cent has achieved mythical status. Some say it was once owned by a U.S. senator, others say it was lost in a bank vault, found in an attic, or kept in a private collection under armed guard. No one knows for sure, but what is known is that certain 1962 D cents, especially those in MS67 plus red condition, have fetched thousands of dollars at auctions. In 2013, one such coin sold for $12,000. Not bad for something that once sat in someone's pocket with a stick of gum and a house key. More than just a monetary artifact, the 1962 D. Lincoln cent is a cultural time capsule. It symbolizes a changing America, one foot in the shadows of war, another stepping toward the moon. Children flipped them to make wishes in fountains, soldiers carried them overseas for luck, couples saved them in jars, building their future 1 cent at a time. And all the while, these copper coins, barely larger than a thumbnail, carried the image of liberty, of unity, of enduring faith in a better tomorrow. Now let us talk numbers, not myths, not legends. Actual value: mintage over 179 billion. 1962 D cents were made composition 95% copper, 5% zinc, a pre-1982 formulation that gives them intrinsic metal value. Circulated condition: most are worth around 2 to 5 cents due to copper content. Mint state condition: these can go from $20 up to $12,000. Error coins, depending on the type, prices can exceed $50,000 to $100,000. The mythical coin, unverified reports have claimed an insured value of $440 million, supposedly due to a one-of-a-kind minting error combined with pristine condition and provenance. Numismatists are still on the lookout for such a specimen, a coin that would change the history of collecting forever. Right now you might be asking, could I have one of these coins sitting in a forgotten jar? Could I be holding a copper miracle worth hundreds of millions? It's possible. Check your coin jars, look through those old coffee tins your grandparents used to store junk change, examine any 1962 D pennies under a magnifying glass, look for sharp details with no wear, a brilliant red luster with no darkening or patina, unusual features, misprints, doubling, ghost lines, off-centering. And if you think you've found something, get it graded by PCGS or NGC. You might just be holding a piece of American treasure in the palm of your hand. The story of the 1962 D. Lincoln cent isn't just about money, it's about possibility. It's about how the smallest, most overlooked objects in life can hold the greatest value. It reminds us that history is hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. That a penny dropped on the sidewalk in 1962 might now be worth more than a skyscraper. That liberty, even in the form of a cent, has a price that cannot be measured in numbers alone. So if you enjoyed this deep dive into numismatic legend, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next jaw-dropping coin story. Drop a comment below. Do you think the $440 million penny really exists? Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Let us know. Until next time, keep your eyes open, your change jars full, and remember, in the world of coins, even a penny can be priceless. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Today we're diving deep, and I mean really deep, into the incredible story of one of the most iconic coins ever to roll out of the US Mint, a coin you've probably held in your hand, a coin you may have even tossed in a fountain or found in your pocket change. Yes, we're talking about the 2006 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, but what if I told you that there's a version of this coin rumored to be worth a staggering $90 million? That's right, $90 million. Now sit tight, because what we're about to explore will blow your mind. From its humble beginnings to the wild numbers it's pulling in the collector market today, this is the full story of the 2006 Liberty 1-cent coin, and how something so small could become so unbelievably valuable. Let's rewind time and go back to the roots. The penny, the classic American 1-cent coin, has always been a staple of U.S. currency. Since its first minting in 1793, the 1-cent piece has carried with it not just value in cents, but value in symbolism. For generations, the penny has featured Lady Liberty, then Abraham Lincoln, and evolved in design, metal composition, and significance. Now in 2006, something remarkable happened. The U.S. Mint struck millions of 1-cent coins, bearing the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse or front and the classic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Standard, right? Nothing special, right? Wrong. Because hidden among those countless coins are anomalies, rarities, minting mysteries. And some of those anomalies, some of those coins are today being valued by collectors and experts at tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and yes, even up to $90 million. How did this happen? Why is a coin with a face value of just 1 cent now grabbing headlines for multi-million-dollar valuations? Well, let's talk history. The 2006 1-cent coin was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, with the iconic P and D mint marks. The coin was composed primarily of zinc, with a thin copper plating, as has been the standard since 1982, when copper prices soared and the mint shifted to cheaper materials. But the story doesn't end there. Somewhere along the production line, errors occurred. Now in numismatics, the study and collection of coins, errors are everything. Die clashes, double strikes, off-center prints, and most famously, double dies. These are the golden tickets of the coin world. Among the 2006 Lincoln cents, a few highly elusive examples reportedly exhibit extreme double die obverse, off-metal strikes, and other ultra-rare minting flaws. Combine that with pristine condition, known as MS-70 mint state perfection, and what you've got is a collector's dream. But it's not just about errors. Rumors began circulating within the numismatic community and eventually spread to the mainstream media. Some collectors claim to have come across a unique variation, a 2006 Liberty 1-cent coin that was never meant to be released. A prototype. A test strike. A coin unlike any other. And it's estimated worth $90 million. Yes, it's hard to believe. But in the world of rare coins, it's not just about metal. It's about story. It's about rarity. It's about provenance. If a coin is one of one, if it's unique in all the world, then its value is whatever someone is willing to pay. And according to insiders, certain buyers in private auctions and secretive collector circles are more than willing to break records for that one magical cent. Now let's break this down. A typical 2006 Lincoln penny is worth, well, about a cent. Maybe a few dollars if it's in exceptional uncirculated condition. But those rare varieties, the double dies, the off-metal strikes, the ultra-high-grade pieces, those can fetch anywhere from $50 to $50,000 depending on the error and condition. And then there's the legend of the $90 million coin. Is it real? Is it myth? Is it sitting in someone's vault, never to be seen by the public? We may never know for sure. But what we do know is this: rare coins have fetched ridiculous prices before. The 1933 double eagle sold for over $18 million. The 1794 flowing hair dollar hit $10 million. And now, some insiders claim a single 1-cent coin from 2006 has surpassed them all. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare 2006 Liberty 1-cent coins? Start by grabbing your change jar. Look through every penny minted in 2006. Check the mint mark. Look for doubling in the lettering or the date. Inspect the coin's surface for unusual textures, off-center strikes, or any signs of misalignment. If you suspect something special, don't clean the coin. Don't alter it. Instead, get it professionally graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. Even a basic error can land you hundreds or thousands of dollars. And remember, coin collecting is more than a hobby, it's a treasure hunt. And sometimes, treasure isn't buried in chests or hidden caves. Sometimes, it's right there in your pocket. Imagine finding a penny worth millions. Imagine turning a coin you thought was worthless into a life-changing fortune. It's happened before. It can happen again. So don't underestimate the power of a penny. Especially not the 2006 Liberty 1-cent coin. Whether the $90 million version is real or just a myth, the buzz has sparked a fire in the numismatic world. And collectors everywhere are paying attention. Keep your eyes open. Keep hunting. The next big discovery might be just a handful of change away. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more unbelievable coin stories, and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Got an interesting coin? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and always check your change.